When it comes to close range hand cannons, look no further than the pump action shotgun. But what happens when you infuse just a bit of Devastator anomaly magic into the weapon? Well, safe to say, you get something pretty special. Hey there friends, it's Kodiak here, back for another Outriders video, and today we're checking out the Golem's Limb, a legendary shotgun with a tier 3 mod you don't want to miss. Golem's Limb has to be one of the most sought-after legendaries in the Outriders demo, not just because it performs well, but because it just looks incredible. And let's not kid ourselves, that's all we really care about, right? Pump-action shotguns are no stranger to players that dabble in looter shooters, but if you want to learn more about the different archetypes in the game, definitely check out this video we released the other day. It breaks down each weapon type in Outriders, talks about their strengths, their weaknesses, and what makes them unique. Legendaries are elusive weapons that represent the pinnacle when it comes to firepower and performance. Sadly, there is no real rhyme or reason to getting a legendary. You could get one randomly at any time, but if you're on the hunt and want to learn the most efficient ways to farm the demo, check out any of the 3 videos we already have on the channel. Now this Golem's Limb here actually dropped during our Legacy After Dark stream, but I want to give a huge shout out to our friend Nathan, who was in the process of sending us his footage with this weapon. If you're interested in helping us out in the future and know how to record your gameplay, shoot us an email, legacygamingus@gmail.com. It's a great way to share your tips, tricks, farm methods, and anything else you think we should make a video on. As always, we have to start with the mods because that's what really makes these legendaries unique. Golem's Limb features a tier 3 Golem's Rising mod, which grants players 3 seconds of Golem after a kill. From everything we can gather, this has the same effect as the Golem ability that the Devastator class has access to, reducing incoming damage by 65%. Now talk about sustain. If you're clearing enemies and getting killing blows, you're going to be able to keep up damage reduction nearly the entire time you're in a firefight, and that, my friends, is a game changer. Now the second mod here is Vampire, which augments our killing shots, giving them 15% life leech for 20 seconds. So if you weren't already convinced that utility was the name of the game, that pretty much seals the deal. You'll notice that the Golem's Limb is a single-shot weapon in its standard variation. There are a number of other variations you can upgrade weapons to that affect their firing rates, damage, and a lot more. We aren't entirely sure how this applies to Legendary since we didn't have access to the crafting system within the demo, but if it does, fantastic. That allows for much more flexibility when it comes to playstyle. When it comes to performance, the Golem's Limb can be deceptive. On the surface, you're getting high damage thanks to the nature of the weapon, as well as some incredible utility with the Golem Rising and Vampire mods. But the truth is, this weapon is designed for prolonged encounters with lots of enemies. Get a killing blow, get a shield that reduces incoming damage, rinse, and repeat. Because you're in close range, you're going to be attracting a lot more fire than your friends further back, so this is a natural tank weapon for tricksters or devastators that are already in close proximity drawing fire. This weapon performs much better in group play than it does solo, and as you can see, while it doesn't have a problem in a solo scenario, it's not the most efficient when it comes to dealing with hordes of enemies. But that's really the nature of the weapon itself, not necessarily this unique variation of it. The biggest drawback to Golem's Limb is boss encounters, where you're basically not going to see any benefit. Because both of the mods are dependent on killing blows, you're not going to be able to tap into their effects, rendering them both useless, making this just another pump-action shotgun, high damage, but not necessarily efficient. I want to make sure that's incredibly clear because without anomaly abilities and without tapping into the mods, this weapon is a bit of a dud. Now, no disrespect to the Golem's Limb, it's incredibly good, but in the right scenarios. To showcase this, I'm going to leave you with a short clip of me fighting the last boss in the demo, Gauss. Notice how much harder it is for me to take him down, especially without anomaly powers. We hope you all are enjoying your Outriders demo experience. We're having a blast covering the game and can't wait to keep creating videos when Outriders releases on April 1st. If you want to follow along with our adventures on Enoch, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up and of course subscribe to the channel. It's completely free for you and it really does help us out a ton. My name is Kodiak, and from everyone here at Legacy Gaming, thanks for watching and play on.